All right, morning work, week 5, day 3. We're going to get started right away. So coming up in here to the corner, partition the following squares into fourths, and we have to do it 2 different ways. So I'm going to start this way with just going straight down here and straight across to make 4 pieces. The second way, I'm going to go straight across to make 4 slices that way. You also could have done columns, which would be up and down. All right, the numerator of a fraction tells you what you are counting. The denominator tells you how many pieces there are in the whole thing. Amy eats half of an apple. How many pieces is the apple cut into? So if Amy has this apple, sorry, it looks more like a heart, but she has an apple, cuts it in half. How many pieces does she have? She's got 1 piece here, 1 piece there. She has 2 pieces of the apple. So your answer for that would be 2. Moving over here to the clock, Marco starts getting ready for soccer practice at 3:55 p.m. If it takes him 15 minutes to get ready, what time will he leave? 3:55 would be, if you had 3, it's getting ready to be closer to the 4. And I guess that's a little long for my hour hand. I'm going to shorten that up. And then 3:55 would be here. Now, if I add 15 minutes, it looks like this first 5 minutes would then put me at an o'clock position, which changes my hand to a 4. It changes it to 4 o'clock. So I still need to add 10 more minutes. So that brings me to 4:10 would be my final time. All right, moving over here. Circle all of the right angles. A right angle is when you could put a perfect corner or a perfect square in the corner. So this first one here, I couldn't put a perfect corner in here. This is the angle right in here. And since I couldn't fit a square in here, that is not a right angle or a square corner. Could I fit a perfect square in here? No, it wouldn't really fit. This symbol right there usually means it's a square corner or a right angle. So that would be my first one. And it says draw a circle around it. And then let's look at this one. Could I put squares here in these angles? No, definitely not. We already looked at that one. Now, could I put a square here? Yeah, I think I could. So I could put a square, which makes it a right angle. What do all these shapes have in common? They are all triangles. They all have 3 sides. They all have 3 angles. They all have 3 corners. Any of those answers would be acceptable. All right, circle all of the quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals, 4-sided shape. So this one has 4. This one has 4. This one has 5, so that's not going to fit. You don't have to put an X, but I just did. And then this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, doesn't work. So my 2 quadrilaterals are those 2 top ones. All right, moving over here, add a subject. Swam in the ocean. So someone needs to swim in the ocean. Let's see. The boy swam in the ocean. O-C-E-A-N, period. So I have a capital letter at the beginning of my sentence. I have a period, and then I did add the subject, which is the boy. All right, next we're getting ready for a big A, which looks like a little a, but in cursive, that's what they look like. So not very good on my screen here, but we will practice a lot more in the classroom to make your cursive a lot better. All right, a noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. So, Africa is a place. Sell. Nope, that's an action. Something we do. Wolf is an animal. That's a thing. Walmart is a store or a place. Teacher is a person. Love. Well, that would be that one thing we talked about, an idea. We don't see love, but it's definitely a thing that we feel. Zoo is a place. Bear is an animal or a thing. Pick. If I pick at something, that's an action. So that does not work. List 3 nouns. All right, I'm going to try to find 3 different ones. I'm going to do cat. I'm going to do pencil. And I'm going to do apple. Yours will not match mine, but as long as it is a person, place, or idea, person, place, thing, or idea, then yours will qualify. All right. Besides everything else, you should have everything else filled in, and whatever your reason was there for your triangles, either that they're all triangles, they all have 3 sides, they all have 3 angles, whichever one of those. Ooh, it looks like I missed one. Write AM or PM. AM is morning, PM is afternoon or evening. You eat breakfast at 7:30 a.m. You can do capitals or lowercase. It really does not matter. It does have to have these dots in between, though, because AM, it reminds me of after. I don't know what it reminds me of. I don't know. My dog kind of distracted me as she walked past. You go to soccer practice at 4 p.m. That's the evening. That would be like right around dinner time. Sorry about that I missed that. All right, so there are your final answers there. And